Hello! Welcome to the second part of my Civ 4 Beyond the Sword walkthrough. As you can see, I'm Portugal, my capital city is Lisbon. Oporto is over here, not growing, with the white circle on it. I've noticed the gadget that's recording this video is not recording my mouse movements, which is a bit of a pain because you can't see exactly what I'm pointing at. I'll probably have to redo this at some point, but for now I'll describe what I'm looking at. That's my opponent in blue. On this island, I'm stuck on a little island here, which he's taking up rather too much of the territory. I'm going to have to concentrate on expanding rapidly, but I also need to concentrate on having some military because I have hardly any. Very difficult. Right, click on the little red button on the lower right to go to the next turn. Well, at least I'm technologically advanced as far as I know. And again. I've trained an archer. Lovely. I really need proper military units. All I have is archers, and I need workers too, desperately, so let's do that. An archer. My civilizations often expand fairly well, but they are usually under-defended. It happens to be my weakness. It says I've connected this city with my capital. That's because it's on a river, so it can trade via the sea. Yes, I know I need a worker. That's correct. I need several, to be honest. And of course military, because my opponent there is going crazy. And I need some priests or temples or something, but I don't appear to have the wherewithal yet. I'm going to build another worker. And here I'm going to build a worker as well. Let's get going. Now this worker, there's one that I've had here already, and I'm manually controlling him. But I'm going to switch him to automatic in a sec. Down at the bottom of the central part of the screen you can see a whole load of controls. And this is for the highlighted unit, and I can automate him fully by clicking on that one which is flashing. I don't really want to do that at the moment. Well, actually I will do that at the moment. But there are other options. I can have one worker specialised to build a trade network, that is roads and connecting up all the resources like the stone and the wheat and so on. I usually have one or two doing that. And the third option is to have him just look after the current city. He'll work the 20 squares immediately surrounding this city. For the moment I think I need a fully automated worker. Now with fully automated workers there's an option worth looking at, which if you go to the options button in the top right corner next to the question mark, go to options. Under the game there's automated workers leave old improvements. The point is that if you are manually controlling your workers and then you have some that are automated, the AI workers are going to potentially undo some of the changes you've made manually and do their own sort of thing, and they'll undo things you've done, like you've specialised a city for growth or something. But I'm turning off this. I'm going to let the automated workers do whatever they like because I haven't done much that they're going to do anyway. I haven't done anything really worth undoing, so let them automate. The automation isn't as good as manually handling it, but it lets you take your mind onto other things. Less micromanagement. Okay, a second worker which I've just built, I'm going to have him build a trade network. I need my cities connected up by roads, I need the resources like horses here to be connected, and so on. Oops, more barbarians up here. I want to get those horses up in the top as well. Up in the top left. Oh, my scout was killed. Well, never mind. I'm going to build a lighthouse because my city will grow eventually. I've built a monument there. It doesn't appear to be growing, does it? Well... I'm going to build a granary to help it to grow, but it's going to need a worker to dig up. And here we have a worker. And I'm going to have him do the trade network business as well. Speed things up. I need roads so my military can move around, if nothing else. I've entered the classical era because I've invented ironworking. Writing will allow me to do a bit more diplomacy with this so-and-so who's cramping my island here. One advantage of having an island more or less to yourself is you don't have too many enemies nearby, but a disadvantage is you don't have so many people to trade technologies with. I'm going to have him work just his local city, while Porto needs to grow. Now, because I have horses, I can build some decent units, but I want some barracks first. Barbarians again. Oh, I don't know, let's exterminate them quickly. I can see the barbarians are heading for my stone. Now, horseback riding gives me better units. Monarchy gives me better government. Monarchy because I can also improve the happiness of cities. I've trained an archer, I'm going to train a chariot. Now what am I going to do about those barbarians? I'm going to send an archer out to kill them. Well done, mates. The pyramids allow me to change civics, which could be useful. It takes a rather long time to build. I think I need more units first. I'm going to put my chariot on sentry duty. Right. Fortify them. Now it is time to settle another village, I think, so build an archer to defend my settler, which I haven't built yet. I'll build an axeman here. I'm going to build another axeman. They're quite good. Settler. Right, library, it's good for culture, +2 on the little music icon there, and it's good for research, obviously. See, the other guy is expanding, he's taking up all this side of the island. I've got to block him in. I'm going to build a settler up here somewhere, if I can. Alright, I'll build a library there next. Walls. Ooh, hereditary rule. Let's have a look at the big picture. In other words, I become a king, and it's useful for improving happiness. Which I definitely need, because Lisbon has been rioting like crazy. And alright, horse riding I will need. This guy's expanding too much. I have my settler, an archer. Now I don't want him getting in between me here, so I'm going to build a city up here somewhere. See where I can go. Somewhere around here I need to build a city. Let's go to here and see what the land looks like. Excellent, gold. Good for trade. I'm going to build a settler in this city, actually. It's not growing anyway. Now this guy has more points than me. He's a bit ahead. Let me have a chat with him and see what he's up to. He's cautious at the top. It says his attitude is cautious. Let's see if we can trade with him at all. Basically no. Everything's red. He doesn't want to. We could have open borders, but I don't want it yet because I'm trying to block him in. I'm not doing a very good job of it either. Maui statues, good for production. Yes, it's worth doing it now. Horseback riding, I've got it. Good. What shall I research next? Alphabet enables technology trading. Stable, so I can build some good military units. I'll build a library. It's good for my culture, which expands my borders. No, it wants me to build a city there because, for obvious reasons, it's on the coast. But it doesn't block this guy in very well, does it? I think I'm going to go over here with them. So not a very nice place for a city, but it's good for political purposes. Or geopolitical purposes, if you like. Right, settle here, I'm afraid. Never mind growth, I need culture. So that his borders don't expand any further. Settler. Recommending here. Yes, actually that is a good spot. Right. Ooh, he's sending somebody out as well. Have I got a stable? No. Now, who has he just sent out there? Is it settlers as well? A warrior. Axeman and Settler, oh dear, oh dear. He's liable to get there first, isn't he? I'm not doing very well financially. At the top left you can see -3 per turn. Let's go for some currency. Horse archer. Darn. Well, in that case I will build over here. Somewhere I want to get these horses. I want to be on the coast probably. Stay with them. If you shift click the archer, they'll move together in future. Where to be located? I can see why it's telling me to build there. It is a very good location. Alright, it'll block off this area anyway. He wants me to give him horseback riding. Nope. But how would you like some gold in exchange for something? Yeah, okay. A bit of trade, it helps relations, it in the case of getting rice from him I get a bit of extra health. It's pretty good really. City needs a worker specialised for it. Coimbra definitely needs a granary to help it grow when it can get some food. A workboat is like a worker for the ocean, except that when it does anything it uses itself up. I want to explore the oceans a bit because I'm stuck on an island, so I'm going to build a boat. I'm going to build a horse archer, yes, that's fine. You see, I'm trying not to go to war, but if I have to, I have to. I generally automate my workboats. Let it just go and find somewhere to work. Bingo. I want it to expand culture rapidly, so a monument quickly and then a library perhaps. My automated workers will connect these up fairly quickly. I've built a galley, hooray! And a market will help me financially. My worker I'm going to specialise in for just this city, get it developed. Galley, auto-explore. See if you can find... The galleys can only go in coastal waters, which are the pale blue. Where ocean appears you get a darker blue colour, but they can't go into that. And you probably won't be able to go past through here because we don't have open borders yet. I want to fill up my side of the island with the cities first. So let's build an archer and I'll build a settler shortly. Don't want it yet, thanks. have a worker for Coimbra, which I think doesn't have one. Now, where to settle? I could settle here. Yeah, it's very interesting. Or I could settle over here where there's more prospects of some decent living. Guess we'll just... Okay, I can see he's going to take this territory with whatever's here. Well, I don't want to... No, I'm not going to go for just some tiny little bit of land there. I'm going to go up here somewhere. Fill up this side of the island, basically. Alright, let's send him to Coimbra. And he can build a road there if there's one missing as well. With aesthetics I can build a whole bunch of nice wonders. Very difficult to know what to do here. Ooh. Let's go for some wonders. Let's settle down here at the end of the island somewhere, well out of the way. Let's see, 1, 2, it's working it, it's not working these two, so probably go and live on the cows, I don't know. Well, this worker, just do your local city, whatever you want. Right. As I say, you don't have to settle where the game recommends, but it doesn't hurt either. And, ooh, my culture is terrible. Well... Settler again. Barracks. I want this worker to go up to Evora and work there. I may have to put this guy down, but he's blocked now. Well, he could just squeeze through there. I'm going to put another settler up there anyway. No, he can't squeeze through there. There's too much water in the way. That's good. Statue of Zeus. Ooh. Yep, fine. somewhere up here. Boat is exploring, as you can see. You know, there might be a bit of... See, the darker blue here shows outside the green area is deep ocean where the trireme can't go. Close to the coast it's a whitish blue where it can go. You need better boats to get across the oceans. Kind of astronomy and things like that. Ooh! Bit of free cash, good. Now, a new civic. Caste system. I can have unlimited artists, scientists and merchant specialists in my cities. And if my workers build workshops, extra production. Very nice. Little revolution then. So it means if I go into a city, for example, a Porto, double click on it, on the right there are some people here. These are potentially specialists. And I am entitled now to a free specialist, I believe. So let's have an artist boost my cultural boundaries. That's the free one. I think if there's any more, there... Oh no. But they come from here, you see. So you've got to be a bit careful. If I have 0 there, it's production. That's it for this video. I'll stop it now and maybe continue in another one.